Good morning. Good morning. It is your girl, Vanessa, the Butterfly Effect, and you are getting ready with me for church this morning. It is June 1st. Welcome, June. Welcome, June. So, I've already done my skincare with my moisturizer and SPF, and I'm going to be trying some new product today. I have the mini NARS Laguna. You see that? And it is in the color, I don't know. It's the trial. So it has the lip moisturizer and it looks like so. I'll be putting that on in a moment as I'm prepping my face. And then this is, so it's the bronzer kit, my apologies. And then this is what the bronzer, can you see that, looks like. Not sure what it's going to do for your girl, because y'all know that really ain't, I'm learning the browns and thing. I'm learning. And then we're going to play around again with the bronzer contour by e.l.f. in the color 6. And so, as I said, I've already done my moisturizer, and today I decided, oh, got a little something on there. Well, you'll see the little something. The Milk Hydro Face Primer. So that's already on my face. I did that maybe about 5 minutes ago. And then I have a new Revlon Color Stay Suede Ink in the color 004. It's Pure Talent. Um, See that? See. And so this is what it's looking like. So as you can tell, we're going for a more neutral, like natural look with a little glow. And then, of course, I'm going to use the Maybelline Superstay Matte Ink in 65. I'll be using my regular NARS combo. And then the MAC powder. And what I am getting ready to do that I meant to do before now. No, do I want to do that first? No. So I'm going to come back. I'm going to do my concealer. I'm going to spray with the Ben Nile Final Seal. And I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back. And as you can see, I have put on concealer on my full eye, underneath the eye in the dark spot. As you know, I'm not really one of those that want all the highlights and stuff, so I do it underneath my foundation. I did spray the Ben Nile, and now I'm getting ready to go in with the HD Flawless Translucent Setting Powder. I learned this from one of the other influencers. So I'm just rubbing a little there, get the excess off, and then gonna go in and pat it in. And this is pretty much for all day wear, those that have like the oily combination skin. And it just helps your makeup to stay a little longer. I did go in a little bit with the beauty I don't remember what it's called, the beauty sponge, to kind of pat in the concealer. Um, and so, yeah, so that's what we're doing. And so, our church, we have two services. We have a 9 o'clock service and an 11 o'clock. I really like the people that I go to church with. I typically go to both services. I drive about a 30-minute, about 30 minutes to get there, depending on traffic. But I've been there about 2 years now. It'll be 2 years actually in August. I joined August of 2023. And so as you see, just putting the translucent setting powder on there. And as you know, I'm going to go in now and I keep saying, as you know, like I'm just confident that you've all been to the channel before, right? So if you're new to the channel, please like and subscribe. Those of you that are back, welcome back. And so for the eyeshadow, we're using Fantasy, and we're going to use this goldish color here. And I'm thinking I want to play around with, oh, I didn't put the NARS on. Let's do that. I'm thinking, y'all, I want to play around with the e.l.f. as a shadow. Ooh, I like the way this feels. Again, this is the NARS bronzer lip balm moisturizer. Oh, it feels good. Oh, yes. I like that. Okay. It does have a little shimmer, not a lot though. So we like that. We don't want too much shimmer. We ain't in grade school, right? Not for our lips. Okay. So let's get, let me see. Where are we going? Where are we going first? Where are we going first, y'all? Okay. So, oh, and I'm also going to use the Morphe Bronze Metal palette as well. I'm going to go in, I'm going to go in with this one, and I know I'm probably going to come back to this one here. So let's go. Okay. And so we're going to go in that crease where that eye socket is, and you just want it in there. You see that? And so, yeah, one thing I like about our church is the relevancy, right? If we say we build real relevant relationships, and you know, sometimes you go places, not just church, just different organizations in general, and they say one thing and the mission and the vision sound good, but it's like, how y'all, let me see, what y'all doing? I don't see y'all doing that. Right? But what I can truly say, that, oh, I didn't show y'all the brush. This is the brush that I'm using for this here. I'm just gonna kind of bring it up a little bit, not too high. But even when I wasn't trying to build no relationships when I first got there, I just wanted to be kind of left alone, I guess you could say. Not in a negative way, but I was in a uncomfortable season and just trying to figure some stuff out and didn't want no new people really trying to be in that, right? Because relationships require work when you want them to be healthy. Okay, so we're going to dust this off a little bit, and then we're going to go into this brown here. And so, but what I can say in those tough moments, man, the words of encouragement, and I didn't even have to say anything to, you know, some of the people. It was just like the Holy Spirit told them, she need a word, right? And so, yeah, so I'm really enjoying it. I wasn't really active my first year or so. I just was like on the greeter team and whatnot. Now I'm working with the young adult ladies and women ministry, which, oh my gosh, has been such a blessing. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in with this brush here. Y'all see y'all girl getting better with this camera stuff. I told y'all, just work with me, okay? And so as you see, I'm going up, and I work with the evangelism team, because I believe as Christians, we're all called to evangelize. God just uses it in different ways, depending on, you know, where we work, the places we frequent, you know, and our personalities and all that good old stuff. But yeah, so, and I like it too, because our church, you come really as you are, you dress really how you feel. I'm a girly girl, so I like to get dazzled every now and then, throw a heel on. Today I'm just throwing on these here and a cool little dress. And so I'm not sure if I'm gonna show you the full finish of me getting dressed on this video, but I will do a short, okay? And so now let's see, we're gonna go in with this flat for the lid. Can you see that? Okay. In that gold color I told y'all about a few minutes ago. Gonna make for sure it got some good on there. Because I decided a different area to do, and I should have just put a cup with some water. I didn't know, but it's okay. So then I'm gonna go in and just pat, because remember that fantasy palette, as we found out on Friday as I was getting ready for the wedding, it's pigmented. Y'all see that? Yes, you do. Yes, you do. So we just gonna go on in there like so. The wedding was really nice. Really, really nice. Go back in there. I was moving a little slow this morning. Doing the same thing with the other eye. And as you know, I do my mascara a little bit later. Please like and subscribe. Okay, it's looking all right. It's looking all right. See that? Okay. And then we're going to go back in with that same fluffy angle-like brush and just pat in. Kind of even it out. Kind of let it blend into that darkness. Yeah, you all in the comments, let me know what other content you would like. Contemplating doing some live ones where we can have like question and answers. And like I said, I'm new to makeup and learning how to do it, and we're learning together. But just life in general, you know, we can let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. What's going on? What's the concern? What we doing? Right? Well, as you all can see, I didn't use the elf for the eyes at all, like I thought I was. Okay. So this is what the eyes are looking like. I can tell the difference with the milk primer, because I did put that on my eyes as well, underneath the concealer, and how it's gripping. So yeah, so I like, okay, so that's that. And then we'll do the liner later too. Okay, so let's get into, let's mix up, let's do it, John. Let's do it. So we going in with this on the hand, and we gonna do one. We're gonna do one. Let's do a half, like a, not a whole one. It was almost a whole. It was almost a whole one. Okay, so that's what that one is, and that was the new Cadonian. I think that's how you pronounce it. And then this is that, you know, orange looking one. Okay. And we just did one of that, and I'm going to mix it up on my hand. And that's what it's looking like. You see how that orange tried to overpower? Mm-hmm. And then we just gonna do as so. At first, I had on 2 different earrings, because I was gonna let y'all decide which one I should wear. And then I was like, okay, you really ain't got time for all of that. You should have got up a little bit earlier if you want to do all of the participation and stuff, right? So we're gonna go in with a yep, it's been used. And we just, so it's damp, it's not too wet, not too dry, and we're just going in. And remember, putting on your makeup is like cooking. You do a little bit at a time. You can always add more, but it's when you didn't put too much, you got to start all over again, right? And be gentle with yourself. You ain't got to be all rough and stuff. Be gentle to your face. Be gentle. And that's another reason why we do skincare, right? That's being gentle. That's self-care. And in the world we living in, we need self-care, honey. Yes, we do. So just taking the time and loving on you and playing around with a little makeup. You know, that speaks to the little girl in you. Mm-hmm. Okay, that's looking pretty nice, y'all. That's looking pretty nice. But I got a long day, so I'm trying to think. Do I want to do a little bit more? I'm gonna do a little more. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. And those of you that, if you're like me and you're new to this makeup game, right? And you're going to places like Ulta. I'm not sure. I haven't shopped at Sephora in a very long time. But I do go, I frequent Ulta because that's where I get my eyebrows and stuff done. One thing I do appreciate about Ulta is, and this is probably going to be too much, but foundation too high. We ain't supposed to waste this. You hear me? Okay. One thing I like about Ulta, if you buy something and you don't like it, it's not the right color, it don't look good, all the things, you can bring it back. You got 30 days, whether it's been opened or not. That's with perfume, makeup, all the things. So, that's typically where I'll go. Because I know if it ain't right and I'm learning, I'm a newbie and I ain't got nobody showing me really, but YouTube University, I'm going to Ulta. Actually, I'll be there this week getting these eyebrows done by Davika. So yeah, that's better. Okay. And now this is the part where I get confused. I can't remember if I should spray some more of the Ben Nile. I watched the video last night too. On this cream stuff, because I don't think I'm doing no more cream. And as you see, I'm going in right here just to blend in any harsh lines from the eyeshadow, going in with my nose. My hair is done. Yes, I just got to put a little gel on the edges. Go in there, blend that a little bit. I thought I turned my TV down a little bit. I hope it ain't picking it up. So this is what it's looking like. And so I don't know if I even want to fool with the whatchamacallit, y'all. I don't know. Do I want to fool with it? Okay. So let's, happy I've seen this before. So I think I am going to spray a little Ben to let it set. Okay. We're going to turn the fan on for a faster dry. And again, this smells like a Listerine type of thing. Regarding my jewelry, so I used to be a, while this is drying, we can talk a little bit, a paparazzi consultant. So I still have like a lot of my jewelry. So that's what this is. That's what these are. Now the studs that I usually wear in here, I forgot to put them in. Those aren't paparazzi, but the bracelets are. So I still have a lot of my stuff. Y'all, she cute. I'm liking this. I do see where I should have blended in that concealer a little bit more. But maybe the powder will help blend it in when I put that on. Got a little too much shimmer on these arms. So that's my church, y'all. Okay, I can actually do the eyebrows because I didn't do my benefit, but they look kind of good, huh? Do I need to, huh? Just because it's routine, we going to a little bit. Yes, we are. Just a little bit. I sure can feel the difference of that setting spray on there. I can. I get the opportunity to do lunch with two of our young adults today. We just gonna go have some pizza, play some Uno, and chop it up. And then today is also First Sunday. And in our community, Pastor Dave, he's been doing this about 3 years now, maybe 4. Well, every first Sunday, different churches and organizations come together and we pray for the city of Richmond in different capacities. So today we're going to be at City Hall, or outside of City Hall rather. And it's only an hour. It's 5 to 6. And we pray, we talk, all the things. And yeah. Okay, so, uh-oh. Did the light just die, y'all? Okay. So yeah, we just, that's what it is. Okay, so the eyes are done. Let's do the, okay, I think that's it, y'all. I think the battery is dead. Looks like. I don't know why. I ain't used it like that. So we gonna do a little, yep, it's dead. I see the light blinking. Okay. So that's, let me do the lip, and I'm gonna still try. I'm trying, y'all. I'm sorry about this light here. I'm sorry. Let's do the lip really quick. So I'm gonna do this brown. I'll plug it up in a minute. Hold on, I know what I'm gonna do. Okay, got that good charger. Okay, so we're gonna go in, like I said earlier, with the Revlon Color Stay Suede Ink, and this is 004. Turn that fan off. And I did the brown. And as a reminder, I have on the NARS Moisturizer Shimmer Bronzer. I don't know if I want to go in with the Maybelline. I like this look. Nice. We gonna do some bronzer, y'all? We gonna fool with it, or we gonna, no? I don't know, because I'm running late for time. So no, we're not gonna fool with it today. Okay, so let's do the powder, the MAC. Because again, going for, I don't know. I think I want to, though, just to be trying something. No, I'll do another video on that. Y'all see how undecisive I am? I know, shoot. Okay, so we're gonna go in with this brush here and there. And this gives it more, I didn't really understand this at first, but it gives it more of a matte, natural look opposed to just the glowy, I guess y'all call it in the makeup world, the opposed to the glowy, dewy look, right? Ain't nothing wrong with a little dew. And again, I'm learning, maybe we won't do in the summertime, right? The tan look, right? So this is what it is. Blending all of that in. You can see. You show your neck some love. Okay, y'all see the difference? Yeah, I don't think I need no bronzer. I do though want this blended in a little bit more up here. It's too hard looking. Too hard looking. And thank you all who've been going and watching the shorts for all your nice comments. Y'all sure know how to make a girl feel good. Thank you. Yeah, I like that a little bit better. Blend it, blend it, blend it. Okay. All right. Looking all right. Looking all right. We looking all right. Okay. Did that. And now the last spray, right? I ain't got to do all that. The other day I did way too much, y'all. Way too much. Then we're going to go in with the Thrive mascara. And then I'm going to go throw this good dress on. I hope you all have a great day. Now, let me tell y'all something. This is more for ladies my age and older. I don't know if the young ones do it. When I was younger, we would always, our mouth would be open, right? When we doing our lash. And I was dating this guy, rest his soul, Mr. Willie Carter. And he be like, he used to say, shoot, why your mouth open? Right? You doing your eyes. Why your mouth open? And because I'm who I am, I was like, you know what? I'm going to practice keeping my mouth closed. I ain't got to be like the rest. And so that's how I start keeping my mouth closed while doing my eye makeup, not having to open my mouth and all the things, you know, the facial. Because our body does what it does. But once you train it, because here's the thing, we in charge of this here body, right? We tell it what to do. But it'll sit you down if you ain't treating it right and doing what you're supposed to be doing. And I got to get better at that. I got to get better with working out and all the things. And so I'm trying to lose 50 pounds. And so, yeah. Okay, so that is... that's the mascara for you. All right. All right. Okay, y'all. This is the final look. Final face. And you can't see the shoes. But yeah, so let me see. How can we do that? Maybe if I go back. You can't see them, but they're there. Have a great Sunday on purpose, you all. And remember, there's a way to love. That is right. Oh, maybe if we turn it this way. Yes. Okay, so this is the final look. And there are the shoes. All right, y'all. Have a great one. God bless.